Jaime Lannister hadn't slept with Cersei, the entire trajectory of the Game of Thrones series would have been drastically altered. For one, the twins' illicit relationship, which had been a defining aspect of their characters since childhood, would have never come to fruition, and the subsequent guilt, shame, and secrecy that accompanied it would have been non-existent. This, in turn, would have meant that the true parentage of Joffrey, Myrcella, and Tommen would have remained a secret, and the Lannister family's reputation would have been spared the taint of incest. Furthermore, Jaime's character development would have been significantly altered, as his inner turmoil and conflict stemming from his relationship with Cersei would have been absent. He may have even been able to form genuine connections with other characters, potentially leading to a more honorable and noble path. Cersei, on the other hand, would have been deprived of the one person who could match her cunning and ambition, and her descent into madness and tyranny may have been slowed or even prevented. The absence of their twisted relationship would have also meant that the palace intrigue and backstabbing that defined the early seasons of the show would have been greatly diminished. Additionally, the fate of King Robert Baratheon may have been different, as Jaime's absence from Cersei's bed would have removed the primary motivation for her to orchestrate Robert's death. The butterfly effect of this change would have rippled throughout the entire series, leading to a fundamentally different Westeros, where the Lannisters may have remained a dominant force, but without the crippling dysfunction and deceit that ultimately led to their downfall. Ultimately, a Jaime-Cersei-free Westeros would have been a fascinating and unrecognizable place, full of new possibilities and consequences that would have rewritten the very fabric of the Game of Thrones universe. The dynamics between Jaime and Brienne of Tarth would have been significantly altered, as Jaime's honor and sense of duty may have been more intact, allowing him to form a deeper connection with Brienne. This, in turn, could have led to a more meaningful and fulfilling relationship between the two, potentially even changing the course of Brienne's storyline. Furthermore, the lack of incestuous relationship between Jaime and Cersei would have removed the motivation for Tyrion's hatred towards his family, potentially altering his character development and relationships with other characters. Tyrion's actions and decisions may have been driven by different motivations, leading to a distinct narrative path. The absence of the Jaime-Cersei relationship would have also impacted the role of Euron Greyjoy, who became a key player in Cersei's plans due to his fascination with her. Without the twins' relationship, Euron's storyline may have unfolded differently, potentially altering the fate of the Iron Islands and the Greyjoy family. Additionally, the power dynamics within the Lannister family would have shifted, potentially allowing other family members, such as Kevan or Lancel, to play more significant roles. The family's overall influence and reputation may have been altered, leading to changes in the way they interacted with other noble families. The butterfly effect of Jaime not sleeping with Cersei would have also impacted the fate of the Seven Kingdoms, potentially altering the outcome of battles, alliances, and key events. The Great War against the Night King may have unfolded differently, with different characters playing key roles or making alternate decisions. Ultimately, a world where Jaime Lannister didn't sleep with Cersei would have been a complex, intriguing, and unrecognizable place, full of new possibilities, character developments, and narrative twists that would have rewritten the very fabric of the Game of Thrones universe.